Alright, there, that's better. I'm sorry, people. What I was saying was, you may have caught, there's a new version of PokeGo Plus Plus out. That's the major news. The minor news is that there's an article on Pokemon Go Hub that came out recently where Reversal is talking to John Hankey, basically cupping his balls on the ride together on the airplane. And they're talking about all the updates that are going to come out in Pokemon Go, which is kind of good. They're going to have PvP about the same time Gen 4 drops, which is nice, but their stance on anti-spoofing has kind of got me pissed off, because we all know that Reversal has not exactly played the game straight up. Neither has Trainer Tips, neither has Mystic 7. So, you know, your boy couldn't stand by without responding to this fucking article. You know what I'm saying? So, I dropped some comments on it. Y'all may want to check that shit out on Twitter. Check out Pokemon Go Hub first. Click on the article, and it'll take you to the Twitter feed from Reversal. And then you'll see my comments on there. Maybe see their comments in response to my comments, because I'm sure they had something to say back. I basically fucking called them all out. I said, it's kind of funny you guys are banning people spoofing their location, but people like fucking Reversal, Trainer Tips, and Mystic 7, I dropped all three of their fucking names in one response. I said, these bitches are breaking the terms of service agreement live on fucking YouTube feeds for everybody to see out there in God and everybody. And you guys are banning the people spoofing a location when these people are admittedly supporting map tracking apps, which I have nothing against, right? But I'm just saying, if they're going to call one person black, they need to fucking call them all black. You know what I'm saying? So, I called them out about that. And then I said they all have talked about using IV checkers. Talked about which Pokemon's better than the other one. This one's got this IV and that one's got that IV. Trainer Tips is the latest one that even come out as the ban come down on us and was a proponent about IV checkers, map trackers, and they all have at one time or another either gotten their news from or helped out the Silk Road in some way, which reversed the APK file, data mining and whatnot. I put a response about that shit on there. I said, now that's real fucking hacking. I said, now you're going to come down on people that spoof their location, which is nowhere near as bad as all these three things combined. And, oh, I fucking went off, dude. You guys got to check their responses out. I'm sure they had something to say back, you know. I would check that out later on, too. I'm sure it's going to be some interesting fucking funny reading. Because you know how Reversal does shit. He cries and whines about everything until they give him his way. Which is why I don't trust him writing with John Hankey and talking to him the whole fucking time about anti-spoofing and shit. Yeah, and he's talking about in his Twitter feed how they're very serious about stopping spoofing, their anti-spoofing tactics and whatnot. Continuing all the way up to Gen 4 and PvP, they're going to stop the spoofers, blah, 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 blah. This is going to make it better and all this shit. And I'm like, how's it going to make it better when they don't have a fucking game anymore by the time Gen 4/PvP drops? They're going to drop that and then there's going to be nobody there to play. Because if they ban all of us, they got about 10% of the population left. What are they going to do? Go around and play each other? And I'm talking about in the whole world. About 10% of the population not fucking spoofing. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't agree with their stance whatsoever. And everybody always says, oh, well, their real money doesn't come from spoofers. I disagree. Not directly, but the fact that they still have a player base as high as it is because of spoofing allows them to get that advertiser dollars that they're after because they can claim the user base that they're claiming. Once they ban us spoofers, quote unquote, they're not going to have that user base anymore, right? What fucking advertiser out there is going to want to fucking pay umpteen million fucking dollars, advertising dollars, to a company that has a game that has 10% of the population it had before? None. They're all going to be looking to the new Call of Duty, Quake Champions, which is getting ready to drop. There's some new shit coming in Quake Champions. I just got an email last night about that. And those are real competitive games. I'm not talking a fucking fake game that you play in your spare time. I'm talking about real competitive games with real fucking monetary prizes. Okay? So, yeah, these guys are taking a stance. They're fucking idiots. They think that their AR technology is gonna, support them long into the future. I disagree. There's too many development kits out there now that are doing the same thing, took their shit and went pro with it, including, not limiting to, App Game Kit, which just released their latest version that had AR tools built into the software development kit. So, the barrier to getting into that technology is way lower than what it used to be. Because App Game Kit is fucking easy to use. It's got a basic language built into it that you can actually use from a cell phone to develop and test your games on the fucking cell phone. So, they need to take a step back and realize where the fuck they're at in 2018. Because they're not where they were, 2 years ago. What's up, Flowy Fin Dubs? Everybody, Rave Roll, welcome to the show. Sorry I didn't stop. I was kind of in a little spiel there going. I didn't want to stop. Genko, welcome to the show, baby. Welcome to the show. Edgar Pereira. Somebody speak Spanish or whatever he's speaking there, because my Spanish is no good. It's no bueno. What up, Patrick? Welcome to the stream. I'm going to check my account right now. I'm pretty sure my one account is still locked out because it was the other day, but we'll see. I'll check it. Because inquiring minds want to know. It's easy enough to test it. If it fucks up again, I can switch back to the other. It's not that hard. Yep, it's still banned. Fuck you, Niantic. Suck my dick. Like I said, not that big of a deal. Oh, gotta go into fucking... Whoa. Whoa, what? Oh, I thought I was in it for a minute. It brought up the fucking menu. It looked like the bar went all the way across. It must have reset it. I was freaking out there for a second. I was like, what? Wait a minute. Alright. Go in here. If you don't know how to get out of the screen, if you're on iOS, and you don't know how to get out of the screen when you're stuck, not able to get into Pokemon Go, without having to reload it all over again and whatnot, all you simply do is go in here to turn on airplane mode, right? Fire the game back up again. And when you do, it's going to take you to the screen that says, try a different account. See, I'll turn on the screen right now so you guys can see. Motherfucker is still looking for my Apple TV. Oh! Hold up. Kind of hard to find that when I still got airplane mode off. Once you use airplane mode to get back to that screen, turn airplane mode off. Then go back to the screen. Now let me turn screen mirror on so you guys can see. I'm back at the retry or try a different screen. So you just go try a different account. Sign in. Bam. And of course we're going back to the fine ass Erica. That is my daily driver account. This is my main account. Fuck the other accounts. You know what I'm saying? This is the main account. This is all I need. Yo, let me shrink my screen down, damn it. But yeah, this is release 73C, which has been in there's been an update to PokeGO++. I know we haven't heard anything from them in a while. There has been an update. They do have their new server up for Rocket Chat, and it does have support on there and information about what to do and whatnot. This is a little clunky of a release, I will tell you that. Don't expect it to be bug-free during the installation process and first setup of it, because I froze completely when I started it up. It was still trying to set the location when I went into settings. It was trying to set up my settings on PokeGO++ so I could spawn in at the right place. And I just completely locked it up tight, dude. I mean, it would not do anything. I couldn't click on any buttons, nothing. So all I did was just restart the system, let it go through its process of acquiring the location and connecting. Even if it connects you to the old location, just let it do it. Then go into the settings and set up your settings, and you'll be fine. Yeah, they got, dude, I feel sorry for them. They got people all over chat over here that are complaining the trouble they ran into upgrading to 73C. Like I said, there's problems with it, but there's different ways to get out of it. If you run into issues and you need help, holler at your boy, because I can get you out of trouble. You know that. Especially when it comes to using Cydia Impactor and installing the latest version. I have that shit down to a science, as you can tell. I have been doing it a long time and have learned everything there and got a cookie for it. Let's see, we are up to version release 73C. It's still on the 99.2. We need to keep an eye out for when 101 drops. I'm thinking it's going to drop pretty fucking soon. If not tonight, then tomorrow, I'm pretty sure. Because it's going to hit Android first. And none of the releases have come out yet. I wonder, I'm pretty sure they're going to drop it either today or tomorrow. I feel a disturbance in the force, so I'm betting it's going to drop by tomorrow for sure. Yeah. Quiet down. Hush. Alright, let me fire up my little fucking spoofing up on Android. Fix that. High precision to get it to work. And go to here. Go to the Paris. Wailmer port chip list. Start it. CC confirm. Then go back in, change the GPS only. This is the correct order to use honey in case you guys were wondering. And it started as a service. And then you go back into it, one time stop it, and restart it. It's that simple. Stop service, confirm. Select location. Start service. And we're up. I haven't been using Pokemon Go on my Android phone since yesterday. I think I used it a little bit yesterday, but that's about it. Damn, it's raining like a bitch in Paris right now. This is the farming account. It's off of lockdown too. Alright. From what I hear, be very, very careful fucking around with T2 App or App Valley, because they are aware that they are back injecting ads into PokeGO++. So please be very careful about it. Got your first EX pass yesterday. Very nice. I really don't know. I don't know if I even got one. I haven't really been doing a lot since all my shit's been on lockdown here recently. I think I did like two raid battles yesterday. That's the first two that I've done in a while. I need to start battling on my farming accounts though. That'll get it to boost up quickly. Yeah, it's just got one raid pass. Which in Paris the raid battles have not kicked off yet. Dude, I don't even want to talk about it, Patrick. I went through probably more than 1,000 extra. Besides what you seen on the stream last night, I went through another 1,000 Wailmers after that. While I was watching The Office, I sat out there with my iPhone connected to my battery and was catching fucking Wailmers the whole time at the Wailmer nests at the different places, and nothing. Nada. So, yeah, that kind of pissed me off. I don't even want to talk about that. There is no reason that it should be this hard to get a shiny Wailmer. For me, anyway. My luck is no good. Ooh, motherfucker. No doubt. Somebody needs to give me a fucking shiny. Because that's the only way I'm going to get it. Man, you got people talking. You got people talking about other games and shit in the PokeGO++ chat. They need to lock down on that shit and tell them, say, look, motherfucker, this says PokeGO++ for something. If you want a general chat, go to general chat. This is for people that are having issues with the newest release. And see what the response when I put in there about not having an issue. Is ++ still considered in beta? Andy Royd, yes. No, dude, you gotta delete the version first. They made an Italian channel. What the fuck? Is that the only language they're supporting inside English now? Because they have a Draconian Skull, which I need to check, see if there's an update. A PokeGo ++, a Draconian Skull ++. Ah, where do we check announcements? What the fuck? Announcements don't have shit in it. But I know there was I know there was an announcement because I seen them when I first joined the server. I gotta ask them. I have to know. I hope so, because I got a shitty luck right now. This guy's talking about having to crash non-stop when he restarts. I told him, I said, dude, you gotta let it get your location and set your location before going into the menu. I had the same shit. What up? Hello, Tolan. Welcome to the show. Johnny Wailmer or YouTube? Mewtwo. Damn it, I'm needing a ghost Pokemon. One more, that's all I need to get past this part. Okay, I heard it. Where the fuck is it? God dang it. Where the fuck are they? Okay, wait, I'm having issues. Where the fuck is the, like, the messages? Mentions. Okay, no mentions. Messages, no. God damn it, go away. Why does it show I'm not part of a channel yet? What the fuck is up with that? Okay. So apparently I can't find any messages without Dude, why am I not seeing anything? What the fuck? History, huh? Dude, I'm not seeing anything. Where the fuck is this at? I'm looking everywhere on this rocket server and I cannot find. They sent me a message. Clearly, I seen it. It popped up and it chimed and shit, but I don't have a place to view the message. You follow? I can't find it. What the fuck is going on? I'm just gonna exit this fucking chat and bring it back up to see if it fucking fixes it. I have no idea what else to fucking do about being able to view the announcements. You know what I'm saying? Okay, they definitely are gonna have to fix some shit. If we're wanting to go to this in the future, it's gotta be fixed. Okay, yeah, that's an issue, cause I just restarted, dude, and I can't find any fucking... Wow, what the fuck is going on? God. Okay, so I got a message from Osby that their announcements are, but apparently I can't find where to check my message I just got. Wow, dude. Literally, this is, wow, very, very, very much a work in progress right now. No doubt. Because I can't fucking find, if you can't find something basic like where the fucking messages are, you know what I'm saying? That's like, that's very important. Private messages, where the fuck are they? I don't understand. Am I not a member of fucking POKGO or something? Practice? On what? Alright, we don't need no damn arguing between the mods now. I'm trying to do some shit over here. Ah! I found out how to get it! Okay. Apparently, if you want to see the messages and announcements on their rocket chat, at the very bottom of the left-hand side, underneath all of the channel names and shit at the bottom, you see where it's got the little world and it's got the little Poke marker thing on it and it's got global plus plus. Just click that. It takes you right to the fucking channels and all that shit. Okay, what the fuck is this? It says if you're on mobile, it's recommended to grab the apps listed below. And I go to click it, and it fucking says no. Fuck, Elliot's gonna make a new version of Rocket Chat for iOS users. So Elliot don't fuck around when it comes to programming. Evidently. Because he's fucking hammering shit out. Like this. Not 26, but 25. Fuck. I'm a lot of guesses on what they fucking named this damn thing. Come on. They Okay, so let me download. Let's use that. That was it, April. What version is this? Listen, fucker. No, bitch. Fuck your little clickbait bullshit. Okay. What version is this? March, April. Fuck me. Surely God. Wow, nobody is up on their fucking stats. Come on, people. Maybe there was a reply to my reply here. Ah, there we go. I figured it out. Okay, there's release 25 right there. Okay, I found out how to get to it. Very convoluted, but I figured it out. Holy shit. That like fucking killed the show practically, trying to figure that out. Rocket Chat is a bitch, dude. What the fuck? I mean, seriously? Okay, so I got the new Draconian Scope version, so I can start streaming that too. That's what I was trying to do. This whole time I've been over there trying to figure out how the fuck do I bring up the announcements. If it takes somebody fucking 10 to 15 minutes to figure out how to find the announcements, that's not a service I'm ready to switch to yet. I mean, it may just be a config thing that they got going on, but yeah. What I had to do was, in case you guys are wondering and you're on their server and you're trying to figure this shit out, click directory. Okay? Bring up the directory, then click on announcements, and it will fucking show you the announcements that come up in day. If you just join based off the message they give you, you're not going to fucking see anything. It's going to say end of conversation and that's it. Just saying. Very gay. Very, very gay. But it's working. They do detection, not continue because server get otherwise laggy. Then they're going to do it a few times a day. Very nice, Joe. Hells yeah. Watch Pornhub like register for a few days. They don't log in. Oh my god. Dude, mods, you guys know each other way too well. Holy shit. Smackdown going on. What's up, Magic Cart Mayhem? We having a mod battle royale here. Yeah, send me what you got so far, Joe. I want to see it. It helped I was in Discord to actually sing. There we go. Send me it in Discord. You can send it in a message to me without actually having to post it to the server. Oh my god, dude, that was hilarious. To remove the weather app on your phone or disable it. Unused VPNA server location where you're gonna spoof. Remove the weather app on your phone, huh? What's the fucking weather app on iPhone? I don't even know what the fuck it's called. Now on Android, I understand. There's, yeah, I know what weather app to use, but I'm fucking on iPhone. Get out of here. Ah, weather. That would be it, right? How the fuck am I gonna remove weather? Isn't that a system app? Yeah, this is fucking system app. I guess I can remove it. Delete. This will also delete the data. Hey, it let me delete it. That's good. Okay, the weather app is gone. I wonder if their fucking app will reinstall weather if you don't have it. Is it reinstalling it yet, do you think? Because if it does, we can block it. I'll talk to fucking Elliot and get him to make a fucking fake ass weather app that had nothing to do with what they're wanting to get information for. Just make it fucking null and void. Make a broken app, put it on your phone. That way it can't get no data from it or anything. Android. Whoa! Motherfucker. Did I just do that? Trying to break my phone. See what you did, Joe? Christ. You know, on Android, I think it's using one weather on mine. You motherfucker. That is not what I said. That's your bitch. You can disable it. It won't let me delete it. Okay, it's completely removed. I have to enable it before it's... Yeah, it's completely disabled. It even says disabled. Cool. Also, you want to make sure and stop your Bluetooth scanning and Wi-Fi scanning. Stop that. And a couple other things that I had in a video that you guys may have watched a couple of days ago. So I need to use walk to here instead of fucking teleport. Unless it's like, if it's over a day, you can go to a new location. Hey, that's Ramster's solution. You can't use that solution, Jason. That'll stunt your growth. Didn't you ever wonder why Ramster was only 4'11"? What's up, Brave Raw? We working on shit even before it comes out to the general public, as you can tell. I got my mods on the fucking case, baby. So I think I'll be fine using honey instead of PNA. I did it again. God damn it. Joe, you're making me kill my phone, dude. Do you know how many times the teleports we really need to know? Because solutions like Android are always going to have at least one out of every 30 minutes or so, unless you're rooted. You're going to have one out of every 30 minutes or so teleport to home and then insta teleport back. Is that going to be a problem? Yeah, between states and countries, I bet that shit goes way up. I bet we're talking like fucking 8 hours or something. You probably, just to be safe, I would wait a fucking day. Like, stop at night the night before, you know, and then teleport your guy to the new location, but don't do anything, and just let it sit there till the next day. Probably. Oh yeah, there is bans on 101 for Android. Believe it. No. There's a definite ban thing coming for Android on 101. Believe it. They're fucking serious. They're not playing around anymore. This shit's getting very serious. That's why we're working hard to try to figure out all the ins and outs before they bring it out. Because it's going to be fucking tragic if we don't. That's why we broke this news fucking way ahead of everybody else. Right. Exactly. Because you're not going to be able to bounce all of... Yo, that fucks us on Community Day. That's a good point. You know how before we were able to start off in Japan and then hit all the other fucking hot spots for Community Day, including limiting, you know, up to the Community Day in the United States? We're not going to be able to do that anymore. We may be able to get 2 Community Days in, but that's it, and they're both going to have to be on separate days. We're going to have to do like the Japan one the night before. Let your account sit overnight, all the way until the United States one kicks off, and then have your guy pop in the United States like he's had plenty of time to fly on the fucking company jet back home. You see what I'm saying? That's how you're good. That's the only way to play it. If you want to do more than one Community Day, that's what you're going to have to do. You'll have to hit like the very first one, let it sit the entire other 2, and then use it on the last one. It's the only way I know around it, dude. Unless you have multiple accounts like I do. Ta-da! I'll use a different account during each Community Day. That's what I've been doing anyway, because we've been having to wait like fucking 2 hours in between, so I just been taking like 3 or 4 accounts and hitting all of them. Used one account with each one. Bazinga. Exactly. Yes, sir. And make sure it's more than one account that is not linked to the other ones. You see what I'm saying? They need to be all like separate Gmails, not linked to the same Gmail with the same recovery Gmail. They need to be like separate. Or Pokemon Trainer accounts separate with maybe one Gmail thrown in for good measures. I'm betting this update is going to drop in the next day. I can feel it, dude. When I seen that article last night, I was like, I seen the writing on the wall. I was like, oh, fuck no. This shit's coming. I knew it was coming, dude. I seen it and I was like, holy hell. Because they don't drop something and start talking about anti-spoofing until they've already put the shit, you know, the timer is already kicked off for when the update's coming. You see what I'm saying? They wouldn't have warned everybody like that if they wouldn't have already had the update timer started. So I'm betting it's coming in the next day or so. Watch and see. And Elliot just updated to release 73C today. So, yeah, I think, and you know, here's the thing. When it comes out, stop using PokeGO++ completely. Stop using it until Elliot pushes out the update for, you know what I mean, for 101. Don't touch it. Don't breathe on it. Stay away from it. Run either iTools in the legit app or run on Android only. That's what you're going to have to do. And you're going to have to follow the rules like they were talking about. I've already disabled both fucking weather apps, dude. The one on here, motherfucker, they just hit about improve my location again. And I've already told it a million times. Fucking bitch. Hurry up and stop so I can fucking restart. I'll re-enable the fucking thing anyway. Hot topic. Fuck that place. Okay, so I got weather disabled on my iPhone. I actually deleted the app. iPhone let me fucking straight up delete it. And I told it not to update the iPhone operating system, period, unless I tell it to. Because I'm trying to let the hack catch up with the version that I got so I can jailbreak this bitch. So that is done on iOS. And then on Android, I have disabled the app, which is what you're going to have to do on Android. Unless you're jailbroken, you're not going to be able to delete it. You're going to have to just disable the app, which will accomplish the same thing. It's stupid because people on Android already have it rougher than the people on fucking iPhone. It's so dumb. Yeah, and I'm still going to be using iTools to set my time zone information before I spoof to a location. Because I know that's one of the things they're already looking at. Because you know how they put out the updates of what to try when we were unable to sign into our accounts? Like the number 2 thing on the fucking list was make sure that your phone is set to automatic time zone, where it automatically updates the time via network. That was like the second fucking thing listed. So they're looking at that. That's one thing they're already looking at. Make sure you set your time zone to where you're spoofing people. Which is why I use iTools to set my phone. Like if I'll tell it, if I'm going to spoof in Santa Monica or San Fran, I will go in there and have it set me to Santa Monica because it automatically updates the time and everything for you. Yeah, if it's not on lockdown, I might be able to. I might be able to do something for sure on community day with it. Because I'm going to be hitting so many different places that I'm going to need an account to use it. One of them, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I got enough accounts, but I can save one. You know what I'm saying? If I do that, and it'll help you out in the process. Yeah, I don't have no problem doing that whatsoever. Motherfucker, I didn't even do that. Gotta get used to throwing again. I haven't played all day, dude. Literally, I started playing like 5 minutes before I went on the air tonight. I'm gonna pick Sadie up here in like 30 minutes. I'm just gonna put the station on a smoke break when I do that, cause I just gotta go pick her up and bring her back quickly. And then I'll probably be on the air till like 9:30. Sometime after that, we're gonna watch some more episodes of The Office. We've been binging the fuck out of that, dude. That's some funny as shit, that show, dude. Nice. I'll definitely be able to do shit like that. I'm waiting on the damn phones. Jeff's supposed to be sending a bunch more fucking iPhones my way. When I get them, I'll be able to do a lot more stuff like that. And still do what I need to do every week or whatnot. Now, I know one of the things that Jeff was suggesting also, the people that are spoofing, the moderators that are spoofing on Android that are able to use Honey and want a completely custom version made for them so nobody knows what the service name or the application name is, get with me and let me know, because he's basically paid enough money to make sure that my mods get a free version of it thrown their way. Like me and him was talking, and that's about the least thing that we could do for you guys, because you guys got our backs for sure. Hey, that's good news though, right? Just don't fucking take off right away. Make sure you give it time to heal up a little bit with the stitches removed before you start fucking busting ass down the road. I know you've been stuck in one place for a while. You know what, dude? Raver, you've been here for a while now, dude. Tell you what, I should have given you this a while ago. Welcome to the Mod Squad, Rave. I have a feeling we're going to need as many mods as possible in the coming days when all this shit comes down to it. So welcome to the Mod Squad, Rave. Talk to you when you get back. Take care. Yeah, I have a feeling we're going to be hammered in the coming days. We are going to be busy, like really busy. Because everybody and their brother is not going to know what to do when all this shit happens. You missed Rave Royal joining the Mod Squad. Leave it to Jason to be fashionably late. He says, as Rave is already gone, left the building. Hey, is that Trap Itch? Damn right it is. How do I always find the hidden fucking notices when I'm trying to click on the whales? It's like almost every time, dude. Vegetarian? What the fuck? You do know there's meat in the world, right? There's such a thing as pigs and cows and chickens. Oh, I totally missed that. Decent. Oh, wait a minute. That was a soul rock over there. No, come here, fucker. praise the porn. Or in this case, the porn star. Dude, I figured out something about the weather thing. Check this out. Okay, look. All we need to do is write a weather app that goes to each location that you're spoofing to, right? And grabs the weather for that area and stores the weather in that weather app for that area so that when Pokemon Go asks for it, it feeds that correct weather information to it for that area. You see what I'm saying? Have it update kind of like fucking the time zone updates when you use iTools. Have it update the weather area to the place you're spoofing to. That's pretty smart what they're doing. I just figured that out. They realized the time zone was able to change depending on if you're using the right spoofing app, but they realized the weather didn't for the area that you were actually at. So that's pretty smart. Oh my god. Wow. Niantic. You guys impressed me. Holy shit. All the times I talked bad about your programmers and you guys pull some shit like that out of your hat? Wow. I'm impressed. You guys have been paying attention. So have we though. So. Oh my god, that's hilarious. You know how simple making a fucking weather app like that would be, dude. It just sits in the background. Here's all it's got to do, right? It sits in the background. It monitors what your current location is, like a TSR. It sits there, and when your time zone changes to a different location, right? It goes and gets the weather for that location. That's all it needs to do. That's kind of cool. Interesting. That could be done. That could be done in less than an hour. I wonder if you can make your spoofing app change the location inside the weather app that you're currently getting weather for. How hard is it? Can I just request a change in the weather app, like to another location, and it automatically updates the location that it's getting weather for? Because if that's the case, dude, we could update every one of the fucking spoofing apps to do that. Every time you fucking click you know, go to teleport to another location, haven't fucking changed the weather destination first. Before it actually issues the fucking teleport command. But from what I hear, we gotta still watch that though, the teleport and shit. But that would be a way to stop the weather shit though. Nice. I hear you. I'm definitely up to the task. Very nice. I like it. Dude. Very nice. Wow. So, I mean, we simply just use that app to change the time and weather to the next location you're going to be spoofing at, and then you hit teleport to that location. Very nice. I'm down to try it. You know, I got the accounts. We could try it out too. It ain't no big deal. As soon as that shit goes live, get with me. Message me on Discord. Let me know as soon as possible. Fuck that. I'll give you my phone number. Call me when the update goes live. Most definitely. I wonder what Elliot's got planned for that update. You know he's got to have something. Maybe not. He may not even have looked at the latest APK. Nice. You gotta love that they're trying though, right? Because we put him in check with our last move that we made. And now they trying to fucking move out of check and put us in check afterwards. And now we're coming back, hopefully, with a fucking checkmate on their ass here in a minute. It make their update that they spent millions of dollars on to get with these head programmers and shit. Make it worth about this much. Wow. Yeah, that's big. That's important, Joe. I like that. I mean, you gotta love their effort, though. They're trying. That was a really good attempt. The more I think about it, I mean, that was a really good. I'm impressed. I really am with their programmers. I didn't think that they were, you know, that good, but they are. That was fucking really good. Wow, dude. I'm impressed. They must have hired some kids straight out of college or something that knew what they were doing, because from what their original programmers were doing, I didn't notice anything like that coming out. That's crazy. How did they I wonder what they analyzed to figure out what would be the best way to do that. How did they figure out that was the loophole? Because they found it. They had like a think tank or some shit that went over like everything, the way everything was handled on Android. I guarantee it. They went over, okay, well, this is updated. If they use this hack, then it's changing the time zone, so we can't use that. Google is updated on this hack, so we can't do that. They're like, they went over all this shit, and they were like, hey, the loophole is fucking weather. Because the weather is fucking, well, I mean, not even that. That's flawable when you think about it. Because what if the weather is the same in the two locations that you're spoofing, you know, originally from to the originally to? What if the weather's the same? You see what I'm saying? But the location's not going to be the same. If what I understand, it's set inside the weather app, right? The location is. Let me grind on that for a little bit, Joe. I gotta think about this. So it must be checking the weather on the internet, like pulling the actual weather off of the internet and then comparing it to what the weather says where you're spoofing at. And if the two don't match, so yeah, there's really no need to block them from getting the weather information on the internet, which you could do that, but there's no need to, as long as you update the weather. That's brilliant, Joe. That's pretty good. Very nice. I'm glad I took my weather applications off today. That way it'll stop getting weather history and stuff all along. Which, by the way, is why you need to turn off the tracking information for your location. Disable that shit. Because they're using the history against you. That's what the fuse locations base a lot of it off of. It uses like your history, like just from a few minutes ago to where you are now, based on whether or not you're spoofing or not. You see what I'm saying? Like when you start the application up, it's checking the location that you started up at, and then it's checking like a few minutes past and says, oh, well, a few minutes ago it says he was in Santa Monica, California, but now he's in fucking Yokohama, Japan. You see what I'm saying? So the only way to stop that information is just disable location tracking information right now, including stopping Bluetooth scanning and Wi-Fi scanning. Now, if you need it again, I mean, you can still connect to Wi-Fi networks, and you can still connect Bluetooth devices. It just stops it from scanning for those networks. In other words, providing the new MAC addresses and shit and the location information and the time information to Pokemon Go. That's why I broke that information a few days ago about how to get around that shit on fused locations. If you're not jailbroken or rooted on Android, the way around that shit is just disable both of those scanning and disable your location history sharing and what was the other one? Location history and location sharing, I think, are two separate ones. Disable both of them now. It'll stop it from storing information from now all the way up into when they start checking in the next update. So there'll be no history data for it to check. Which is in your right. That's why Google had, even though they enabled fused location services for Niantic to use, they had to also put in a loophole way because people don't want their privacy invaded, right? So they had to put a way in there to shut that off and stop it. And that's the way they chose to do it. It's by putting those settings in there. But they're kind of hidden. They hid the fuck out of them to keep you from finding them. That's why the other day when I did it on stream, I went through showing you how to find out where those settings are, how to disable them, all that shit. If you guys didn't watch that show the other day, you need to watch it. Okay, Mystic 7, always late as ever, motherfucker. Finally breaking information about PvP and Gen 4 and GoFest 2. Woo. Didn't I just say that shit at the beginning of this video? Here I am, a spoofer. I don't have 1.6 million motherfucking subscribers and shit. And I'm breaking news fucking hours before Mystic 7. He's just fucking lazy. Just lazy. That's the only way to describe it. He's lazy. Do your homework, bitch. Do your homework. Stop fucking giving Hanky a reach around and start doing your homework. Wow, did you guys see the picture of Hanky on that article too? Wow, that was scary, right? Dude, does he leave the office every day looking like that? His hair looks like a toupee. Is that a toupee? Does anybody know? Next time he's doing like GoFest or an event that you guys are at, somebody needs to go up and like talk to him and then have somebody else sneak up behind him and see, you know, see if his hair flops off his head or something. Because it does. It looks like a toupee to me. Just saying. Go back to the drawing board, Hanky. You just wasted a bunch of your company's money for no reason. Enjoy. Bang. I wonder if Mystic 7's the one that come up with that idea about the weather. Because he was the one talking to him, and he does have an app out there. You know what I'm saying? And he had that closed door meeting with Hanky. I'm wondering if he's the one that come up with the idea for the weather. I mean, not that I give him that much credit, but it just, I don't know, it seems like it come out of nowhere too fast. You know, it would have to be from somebody that knows the game like we do, basically. I don't believe Mystic 7 wrote his own app. I believe he hired somebody to write the app for him. He glued it on his head. Dude, I seen that and I was like, woo, scary. Goddamn. That's like the fucking Joker from Batman. I was like, where is your face paint, dude? Like, you know what he looks like? He looks like one of the members of the Insane Clown Posse. The reason I say that is because over at PokeGo ++'s Rocket Chat server, they were playing a video of Insane Clown Posse on their channel, and it kind of reminded me of Hanky. I swear, I seen it and was like, "What the fuck?" Does nobody tell him how he actually looks before he leaves the house? Because it looks like if you make that kind of money, you would hire somebody that would say, when he asks them, "Hey, how do I look?" he would actually go, "You look like shit." And you see what I'm saying? And they would stop it and, "Okay, we need to rework on your hair. Let's take you to the hair salon here and get this shit chopped down a little bit so it matches the rest of your hair." Something. I mean, fuck, if I made that kind of money, I'd have 4 fucking hairstylists checking my hair every day before I left the house. Just saying. Hey, Mr. 7. Checkmate, bitch. Knight to King 7. Knight to King 3, excuse me. Let's put him in full real on check fucking mate. Like 3-move mate style. Damn it, I'm gonna have to go get Sadie here in a minute. I'll leave about 10 till 8 to get her. Yeah, and they're having a GoFest too. This comes after being sued for GoFest 1 for $1.5 million. So that tells you the kind of money they made off of that GoFest versus how much they were sued for. So to them, it was a fucking win-win. It don't matter if they get sued again or not. You see what I'm saying? So don't expect a whole lot of changes. Because to them, it don't matter. Okay, what, we got sued for 1.5 million? Well, we only made like 80-something million. We're good. As long as they making money, that's all that counts. Damn it, are you serious? Give me a ghost raid. I need 1 fucking ghost Pokemon. 1. Damn, the motherfuckers at Earth Day. I want to get this down before fucking Niantic goes into lockdown mode after the update. You know it's gonna be funny. Spoofers are gonna be like teleporting less after the update, right? So they're gonna think that their shit is working, that they're winning, right? They're gonna swear up and down that their shit is working. But it's not. All it did was make us slow down a little bit and not teleport as much. You see what I'm saying? They can change the cooldown timers all they want. We're just going to make a new chart. Somebody out there is already working on a new chart based on drive times and shit between different locations on how long a cooldown time you need to have if you teleport this far and shit. So, I say again, Knight to King 3, bitch. It's over. Interesting. Very, very interesting times we're living in. This is a mobile game. That's what I don't understand. This is not Counter-Strike for like $100,000 prize money or Quake Champions for the latest fucking QuakeCon that they're gonna do a 100K fucking tournament for since it's coming out this next year. This is not that. This is a mobile fucking game that's 2 years old already fucking past its time limit on my fucking, you know, time to live per applications. And they're still like trying their hardest to come up with the best anti-spoofing shit they can fucking possibly come up with. Leave it to Niantic to find new and interesting ways to spend the money that they made back 2 years ago when they were making money like fucking water. Find out new and interesting ways to spend that money and get more and more broke as time goes on. Are you fucking serious, dude? That doesn't even make sense. I mean, literally. It doesn't. It doesn't. I mean, we already know. Okay, people have already broke out and said that by 2019, in other words, 1 year from now, this game is supposed to be end of life already, and they're going to break out Pokemon Go EX. Okay? So why are they in tryhard mode and wasting more money unless they're just going to take this technology, roll it into a new game, and say, here you go, here's Pokemon Go EX. That's the only way it would even make sense. They're using this game as like a test bed to figure out what works and what don't for stopping spoofing. Is that what they're doing now? Because using it for the game itself does not make sense whatsoever. And I damn sure wouldn't be showing my cards before I brought out Pokemon Go EX. You see what I'm saying? You would be holding those motherfucking cards close to your vest because you don't want the spoofing community to have an answer before you start making money off of that new application. So for them to come out with, I don't understand. I really don't. It doesn't compute. It doesn't make sense. Why? Why would they do it? So that we can figure out new and interesting ways to beat their fucking detections before they even bring out Pokemon Go EX? It's a mobile platform. It's never going to be perfect. You know why? Especially on Android. Because manufacturers are never going to update the OS. Ever. Unless they absolutely fucking have to. If Google tells them, says, look, we're not going to support your phone anymore, period, unless you update the OS to Oreo, they're not going to do it. Straight talk people are just not going to do it. They're not going to upgrade the OSs. There are not going to be any updates. None of that shit. So, wow. I don't understand. It's never going to be secure. It's not meant to be secure. It's a mobile platform. You know what I'm saying? It's little apps, little games, nothing for big money. So, it's never going to be that. Don't try to make it that. Hanky, if you want some information, call me, baby. I will help you out. I feel sorry. I really do. Because you guys have got some bad information. Obviously, you've listened to Mystic 7 and Reversal. You shouldn't have done so. Call me. I will help you. We'll talk. I feel like fucking Curly. I swear to God, dude, in the Three Stooges. It's like, am I being punked? This is the most important shit they can come up with. Oh, in other news, I gotta leave here in just a second. But in other news, did you guys see where Apple has in development a set of AR glasses? Have you seen this? They're not due to bring them out until 2020, but it's supposed to have dual 8K displays, one for each eye, and it's going to be a set of glasses that you wear inside one room, kind of like virtual reality, and it's going to do AR technology. It's going to overlay shit over like all your walls and shit. Pretty pimp. And they went about it a really interesting way. Instead of making it, you know, application intensive where they had to have like the best hardware and all this shit to run it, they basically just made it like, you know, mobile style AR shit, and could be run on basically the most modest of hardware. They are developing a new OS for the platform. So I think it's R something, R iOS or something. But anyway, that's in related news. I'll see you guys when I get back with Sadie. I'm going to pick her up. Ciao, and I'm going to put you on smoke break till I get back. Bye. What up, YouTube? Sorry. Miscommunication. She told me I didn't need to pick her up until 8:30 as I pulled in the driveway to pick her up at 8 o'clock. Ice cream. Want some? Okay, I need a ghost. Pokemon. Somewhere. Anywhere. Oh, where is it? It's right there. 9 minutes left. I gotta do this shit. Let's go, baby. 9 minutes to do this shit. We got this, man. Let's do this. 23 seconds left. That was your answer to the shiny whales. Bam! And there's the last ghost Pokemon. Hopefully I can catch the damn thing. Got that at the very last time that the fucking raids were gonna be done in Santa Monica. Thank God. Gotta bring our fucking A game here. Got it. Hey, I think battling 10 raids. What? And they fixed the fucking glitch. That's some bullshit. I think I can do the Evolving Magikarp right now. Nope. Yeah, most definitely. Haha. I think I got a shiny somewhere too, but I got a battle in 10 raids. Ain't that some shit? spin this. Wow. So that's what I have to choose from. At this location, that is. I have a feeling later on tonight, after I'm done watching The Office, I'm going to make a trip to fucking Paris and do some more raids. Damn. No shiny. Oh shit. Ah, you motherfucker. Getting them all. I'm figuring it's gonna be you gotta wait 14 days, dude. On the lockout. Yep, no more raids. Ain't that sad. Oh well, so that account right there is done for now. We're gonna move on to Arizona, do a little well farming. No. Just a regular. Fuck it. Nope. Regular. Goodbye. And there's another one. Alright, leave that account alone. Let's see. Through TV magic, we're at Arizona. Missed that completely. Threw it too light. What up? Tell Mark I said hi back. I'm going to continue to play. We're going to see if we can get a shiny whale. I'm only going to stream about, let's see, it's 9 o'clock now. Probably like another 45 minutes to an hour. Then we'll go watch The Office. Try to catch up with the episode. My daughter is out there watching without me. Dude, you guys watch The Office? Who is your favorite character? Damn, my throws are bad. Let's see. Wow. Okay, well, apparently. Okay, so I gotta kiss this damn thing to get it out of the way so I can kiss the whale. Why do they always put hot pips next to the Wailmers? Are you serious? Fuck you, dude. He tried to go down on me. That sounds perverted. Where's Ramster at? Fuck you, Mystic 7. Get off my screen. I love how he brings out the news every time, like 3 hours after I break it. hate when it's on that side right there. It's so unnatural for me to throw a curveball to that side. Hey, wait, do I got one of these on this account? Obviously not, since it's so low. This account's coming up in the world, though. So I'm like 19 or something now. No, Jason, you cannot have the app before me. Quit trying to beg and shit behind my back. I'm testing the shit first, then I'm giving it out. Relax. You'll get it when you get it. Can I Discord you? Let me translate for you. Can I talk to you on Discord so I can ask you to test that app before Storm does? Okay, not about that. My bad. Oh. What does a rash mean on your hands and on your private area? Pretty sure that means you have syphilis, gonorrhea, AIDS. That's Ramster. Oh my god. Where is he? Is it at Pornhub right now? I want to know. I want to know where the hell Ramster's at. He checked out. He's over at Pornhub right now. I wish you could check where people are at. Like it forcefully showed their locations on Discord. That would be fucking hilarious. You guys would be unimpressed with the places that I go. I have like at any time 10 to 12 pages of fucking source code sites and shit open. Research, checking this, checking that, download source code for this. Right, it's a good idea. Anything you don't want put out there for the legitimate players to try to fuck us over. Yeah, that's a good idea. What the fuck? Go this way, dude. Come on, dude. Bam. Zoomify, did you really ask that? Dude, right here. Is he here? All you gotta do is type that right there. Anybody can type that command while I'm gone or anything. And Nightbot will answer you back. Exactly with the download link and all that shit. Hope Superfly is still there because I didn't see that question until too late. Oh, Genko helped him out. Very nice. Has anybody seen Jeff today? I'm still supposed to fix his latest version of PokeGO Plus. He's wanting me to fucking Cydia impact that for him, and I haven't been able to hook up with him the last couple nights. I'd like to set it up for when I go off the air tonight. That's something I could actually do, probably from my damn Surface tablet out in the living room while I'm watching The Office or whatever. Oh, you motherfucker. He tried to do it again. What a dick. Don't worry, it's going to be available to everybody. We're just wanting to make sure that everything is tested properly before we start dishing it out, though. Because that could lead to a lot more problems, you know what I mean, before it's ready. But I will tell you this, when the new update comes out, until we get done testing it and start dishing it out to you guys, I would recommend not playing on fucking Android until we bring out the update for everybody to use, because that will cause a lot of problems, especially if you're spoofing on your main account. I can't believe my box is actually full. Man, look at the magic hearts. That's really damn good you already got. Look at this. Look at these Wailmers. Tell me I ain't been doing work. You see this? Looking for a shiny. Did you see how many whales just on this my little bitty sub account? Let alone, you know what I'm saying? What up, Jennifer? Welcome to the show. Wow. Wailmer's for days, buddy. There's 165 gone right there. That is insane. Okay, that's good enough for now. We have a trading system. Are you saying, will we have a trading system? I doubt it. We got PvP coming though. That's coming in the Gen 4 / around the time PokeGO Fest is going to drop. So that'll be this summer, probably July like they did before. Somewhere in there. But there is a big update coming out with some serious implications for people that are playing on Android. You might want to watch what you're doing when 101 drops. Stay away from your main accounts until we bring out. We got an update coming out to combat what they're doing with 101. Just stay off of your main accounts until we bring out the update for sure. When you see the update and it says, hey, Pokemon Go has been updated, or it wants you to download it or whatever, at that point, do not spoof on your main account. Go to an alternate only that you don't care about losing for a while until we bring out the latest update that we got in the works. Damn, these Wailmers are all piled on top of each other. need to make sure and catch these magic cards too, because I know I got that challenge coming up where I got to evolve a magic card. Damn, look at that. Oh, shit. The hell was that? close. What up, Jeff? There you are. I wonder where you were at. Yeah, we need to like hook up today so we can go ahead and City of Impact the latest version. Elliot just sent out a new update today, release 73C. So we need to go ahead and install that on your phone because it's looking like release 73, like I told you, it's looking like a winner for sure. I haven't had any issues with it whatsoever. I've played on my main accounts and on alt accounts. So I'm going to say 2 thumbs up, most definitely. Because I've been playing on it for what, 6 days now? What's up, Korean letters, man? Welcome to the stream. Oh, dude, I got some other shit to tell you too, Jeff. Yeah, big news. It's working really good. The newest update they brought out, C73C. It's a little glitchy as far as the first time you run it. You need to make sure the first time you run it, don't try to go straight into settings before it has a chance to actually set your location and stuff after you sign into Pokemon itself. Let it go ahead and set that location first. And then when everything is cool, then you go into settings and set up Pokemon Plus. If you try to do it while it's still loading your location or whatever, it'll freeze. I noticed that. But that's the only issue I've noticed with it. So, as far as any other issues, I'm not noticing any. And we got some news. We're going to have something that no other place has, finally. So, yeah. We're going to have something exclusively here, basically, that people are not going to be able to get anywhere else. Yeah, I'm getting ready to end the stream here like anytime. I was just planning on streaming until like 9:30. Oh yeah. Majorly. You have no idea. But you're going to, because as soon as I end the show, me and you are going to chat. We got to chit the chat. It's good shit for sure. I think you're going to love this little tidbit. Class of 1962. Wow. People have been attending classes here since then. Wow, that's a long-standing place. Yeah, we'll be wrapping this up here in about another 4 minutes, people. When I move on to Paris tonight after watching The Office for a little while, I may stream for another hour or so just to show you guys, hopefully, a shiny Wailmer. Because I still ain't been able to get one of those yet, and I've went through like 9 million whales, dude. This is insane. The rate of shinies has dropped dramatically. This is crazy. I mean, literally, you guys seen how many Wailmers I deleted off this account. I wish. Well, I mean, I can see messages faster. As long as you're typing to me, I can see them quicker. Probably fastest of all would be like on Discord. Oh, you're talking. Oh, I know what you're saying. Yeah. We need to like talk to somebody at YouTube and see if we can do that. If we can get like the ultra low latency setting and then give us a longer streaming time to do that. Because we've been on it once before, but then we got into trouble when we were streaming like 4 and 5 hours at a time. It was cutting off like the first 45 minutes to an hour off of each stream. So, yeah, we definitely need to find out about that. Most definitely. Well, I think we're going to go ahead and end it, people. We'll pick this back up here in about 2 hours or so, something like that. Anyway, you know how I do. Storm 3, baby. May all your Pokemon be 100s, and at least some of them be shinies. Stay sexy, YouTube. Catch you on the flip.